If you'd gotten into my top 10 crypto gaming tokens back in November 2023, today you'd go ahead and be up 26%. You think that's good? Well, at some point you were up over 500% in a couple months. And yet most people went ahead and accumulated when these highs ended up happening. When everybody's euphoric, that's all of a sudden when everybody wants to buy into crypto. I'm not telling you that now is time to accumulate, but what I am saying is that people are doing it wrong. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about my personal experience in the crypto space, how gaming is evolving, and more information you need to know to make the correct decisions in this bull cycle. So if you enjoy this content, like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So this is a statista, and this is very important because it talks about video game growth worldwide. When you look at this graph, you see sunshines and rainbows. Everyone is a moon boy, bullish on the trajectory for the video game market. Video games have never been better. We're absolutely euphoric right now in the mobile gaming sector. Now, I can talk to you all day about that. It's probably what you want to hear, but the truth is that for the first time after a decade of 6% annual growth, enormous growth in the video game industry, this is over 1.75x the rate of the world's GDP growth and over 2.5x the US GDP growth. Worldwide gaming revenue has finally sharply contracted. Now, is this a huge contract? No, we're still in a pretty good spot. But for the first time, we've begun to see a little bit of turbulence in the video game revenue markets. Now, is this a bad thing? Well, in my opinion, it's actually a positive catalyst for the crypto markets because more people need to make more money and they need to find more ways to make the money that they want to go ahead and make. And something you should know, and this should apply to investing, these projects actually have to make it. This is not like meme coins where you launch the meme coin and then all of a sudden we get all the grifters and all the callers and everybody in between. Everybody's a moon boy all of a sudden, and then everything goes to zero in 2 weeks because we all sold our supply. And we're using Fractal, we're using volume bots, and we've lost it all. This is the video game market, where on average, 40% of mobile gaming revenue, which mobile gaming right now is making the most money right now, by genre is held by the top 3 titles. I mean, that's 3 games. There are over 40 games every single day that launch on Steam, and most of those end up being a catastrophic failure. Collectively, titles over 2 years old hold 70% plus of the share for the entire mobile gaming market. It is insane how much money the top 3 games are making. But even crazier is the fact that a vast majority of the revenue is actually being held by games that are older. People in this industry feel like when you launch your crypto gaming token, that it is over. There is nothing left to look forward to. When we look at the crypto gaming markets, token goes up and there is no universe in which it goes up. I saw a video by Crypto Stash. He went ahead and he rated the Polus Token A. And, he was showing the chart. It was like, the Polus Token has never hit a higher price than essentially when it launched. And you're right. You look at it through market cap, this story actually paints a bit of a different brush. Crypto gaming, even though these games are nowhere near finished, there's still the potential for some of these games actually to hit all-time highs, which I think is absolutely crazy. And these are games that have been in development for years, and they're going to continue to be in development for years. People are bearish on games with visions that are too large, and what they fail to realize is the games that are building long-term or the games that are going to be around when mommy goes ahead and says crypto is not a good thing anymore, when Bitcoin decides that it doesn't want to do anything anymore, when people are freaking out about the Bitcoin price, which a little bit, people are freaking out. Bitcoin price is down 3% today. We're at $56,000. People are not feeling good about their crypto positions. These altcoins have retraced significantly. Would you still be up from November? Sure, you would be up right now, but it doesn't matter. You lost 500% gains. You lost your mortgage. Unlucky. Go next. But you don't have to go next, because if you do the right things, if you understand which projects are actually going to be around, then you are going to make it. And so what can we take from this information? Well, what we take is that video games are going to continue to grow. The mobile gaming markets highlighted in the red continue to get larger and larger and larger. Mobile gaming is going to make it. Mobile gaming just continues to grow as more and more people get smartphones. The big growth indicator for this thing is increasing smartphone penetration, changing gamer preferences. People don't have time. They're busy on TikTok, brain rotting and ruining their lives. Addiction is rampant in our society, and they don't even want to get on their computers anymore to play games. It takes too much thought. Let's hop on mobile and let's play some phone games. I'm all for it. At the end of the day, it's crypto. We have to trade it for what it is. Society wants to do what it wants, and we are going to make a heck of a lot of buku bucks off of it. So let's talk about it even deeper. As a result of the mobile gaming markets continuing to grow, we have to understand that this is not the right space to throw your money at 700 different altcoins. I've said in my videos in the past that I have invested into over 40 different crypto gaming projects. Am I actively holding on spot 40 different crypto gaming tokens? No. Now, what does that even mean? Like, what did I just say? Well, what I'm trying to say here is that I did angel investments, and for the most part, they've been pretty wishy-washy. I haven't really made much at all. I probably would have been better off just holding spot. But at the end of the day, as a content creator, you've got to go ahead and look for that alpha so that hopefully I can bring you that next 100x. It's the risk we take. I know, crazy job. Working at home all day, yelling at my computer. You listen in, hopefully get the alpha that I've had all day to go ahead and do research for, and then we all go ahead and benefit. Crazy stuff. But the thing I've learned throughout this entire process is the games that are the most successful are these ecosystems, these plays that are trying to build for the long term. I know that you just want to trade a meme coin so you can make your 600x gains, and then you go ahead and tell your buddies, I got the next SHIB. The likelihood of that happening, however, is so low. If you hop onto Dex Screener right now, this is the place that people are looking at all these different little meme coins coming out. You sort it through Solana. Solana's getting a lot of hype. This is all garbage. All of this is just pure garbage that is just entering the markets right now. All of them just being terrible rugs. What the most successful one is this thing called Nero, where the devs have been obviously dumping a metric ton of tokens, and then all of a sudden got all their little influencers to start shilling it. The influencers all bought at the bottom, and they're starting to dump on you again. That's all that happens in the meme coin space. You're not going to win because you're going to buy way too late. They've already gone ahead and gotten their supply. They didn't pay anything for it. They just got it to go ahead and dump right on you. So screw doing this. Why even bother? You're not going to make it in meme coins. It's better to go to these long-term projects because if you beat the S&P 500, if you beat the average returns, you are going to make it long-term. It's not about getting rich in a day or 2 days. Yes, a crypto coin can go up 10x in a week in crazy market conditions, but it's about setting yourself up to get the opportunity to have that. That is the most important. So we've covered why I think holding things long-term makes a lot of sense. What in the world is going on? In the gaming markets, some of those plays we thought were going to be absolute bangers haven't been absolute bangers. We've been a little bit flip-floppy with our picks. And that's because this space is constantly evolving. I want to, of course, bring you new picks. I'm sorry, I am not going to be bringing you new picks right now because you should not be investing into a bunch of different random coins. You should not be investing into, I don't know, 𝐷𝐷𝐸𝐸, like some random coin that comes out. It makes no sense. You're going to lose your money. And so right now in the gaming markets, what you should be looking at for the most part is getting into the boomer coins, getting into the coins that have shown that even despite this huge correction in the gaming markets, they're still holding relative value. Can Ronin go back to 50 cents? Absolutely. This is not out of the realms of possibility. It is down right now. Nothing. It's still up 182%. That's 182% that could still be to the downside. So you're getting into the markets right now. You need to understand that there is still a lot of bleeding to go. You should also understand that all these projects don't want to launch their tokens right now. These quote-unquote long-term projects, they want to wait until October, November, December, when historically the Bitcoin super cycle absolutely takes off to launch. The problem with that is that the tokens that already exist are going to be the main beneficiaries of all these coins that end up launching in October, November. So if you are buying spot, the wave is not to buy these new gaming coins that come out. You can if you want, and I probably will, I've also invested into some of them, so I'm going to be talking about them, of course. That's full disclosure on that. But I've got to say that it's these older coins that have stuck around, have trailblazed, and been through the blood that are going to be the successors in this cycle. If you overcomplicate it, if you go out there and you do some cringe airdrop farm for this random game that no one knows about because you think that spending 300 hours on this game to get a 50-cent airdrop is going to be worth it because this token is magically going to go up. It's at a $10,000 market cap. If it only hits a mil, I'm going to be rich. It's just like meme coins. It's not going to work. You need to get into some of these bigger airdrops. What were the biggest airdrops of earlier this year? The bigger airdrops were what? 𝐉𝐸. For downloading this game, you got like $50 to $80 when the price of this thing went up. That is for downloading a game. For pressing install on the App Store and linking a wallet, you got $50 to $80. You made a killing off of Heroes of 𝐉𝐸. People that played Pixels, if they were competitive, they made like $10,000, $20,000 on a single airdrop. It is insane how much people were making off of Pixels. I don't know, we look at Nyan Heroes. I played this game. I made like $1,000 on this game and I didn't have any NFTs. Imagine if I had NFTs, I would have made a killing as well. And so there's so many opportunities in a high market for these hype tokens. You just have to capitalize on the people that are building. They're here and they're now. Don't go and think the grass is magically going to get greener. It's not going to get greener. You might get lucky once, but you sure as hell aren't going to get lucky 10 times in a row. Eventually, that little buzzer is going to go down, and that martingale strategy, you think you just keep doubling your money, you're just going to forever make money? No, eventually you're going to lose. There's a reason casinos make so much money. So don't go out there, gamble on these new coins, accumulate coins that are at $1 million market cap, get into the tried and true, the boomer coins, the boring things. Sure, the narrative social trends are not favoring the gaming markets, but we understand that with the growth of the video game markets, with the decline, short-term at least, of revenue in gaming markets, the pivot to gaming has never made more sense in crypto. These crypto gaming companies are making ridiculous money. So that's your TLDR for crypto gaming today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like the energy. Until next time, stay classy. And that's all.